is Kay Satterfield, and I work as part of the pastoral team at Ignatius House Retreat Center in Atlanta. I was first exposed to the wisdom of St. Ignatius of Loyola and Ignatian spirituality about 20 years ago when I lived abroad in Munich, Germany. While there, our family joined an English-speaking expat Catholic community overseen by the German Jesuits at the Berkman College. Being part and involved in this small church community was a wonderful experience. But it was also during this time of my life that my father died, and the experience of losing a parent left me wanting more for my life. I desired a deeper relationship with others, and I also desired a deeper relationship with God. At the time, I remember searching Amazon for books on Ignatian spirituality and found Margaret Self's book, Inner Compass, which is an introduction to it. I prayed with this book with some lovely ladies in an ecumenical faith-sharing group and found the experience to be transformative. Ignatian spirituality articulated what I had intuited as a person of faith, that God was actively at work here and now in the world and in our lives. However, I had to learn, and I'm still learning, to recognize the signposts and the movements of God's Spirit in my heart. I had to learn to grow into an adult person of faith. One key aspect of Ignatian spirituality that really speaks to me is that of finding God in all things. How can each day, with its twists and turns, be a place to find God? How can each moment be a sacred space where grace is found? Can I be open to the promptings of the Holy Spirit in all of these moments? Jesus taught to take one day at a time. Can I find the space in my day to smell the roses and be grateful? I think Ignatian spirituality speaks to most of us as we live in the world and not apart from it. St. Ignatius taught that we are to become contemplatives in action, which means we are aware of God's presence in the midst of the world and in our daily life. In James Martin's book, A Jesuit Guide to Almost Everything, he writes, God dwells in real things, real places, and real people, not just up there, but all around. This awareness can grow if we open our hearts through the habit of daily prayer, particularly the Ignatian Examen. As a spiritual director, I have witnessed many people come on retreat to Ignatius House, seeking to make decisions prayerfully. They desire for the Spirit of God to guide and inform their future actions, whether it is the big decisions or the small daily ones. God desires to be in relationship with us as trusted, loving friend. Our main guiding principle should be what action or decision better leads to God's deepening life in me. Today, as you journey through your day, try to be open and aware of where you experience God. It may be a kiss from your child or spouse, your time spent in creative work, a beautiful sunset, or an insight that comes to you while sitting in traffic on I-285. Even that argument with your annoyed teenager can be a place where grace is found if it can lead to greater understanding and communication. Where is the grace in all of it? I invite you to savor and appreciate all of these moments of ordinary grace as a contemplative in action.